Hey everybody, welcome back to Cocktails with Queens. Now, we have reached the part of the show where we talk about our relationships, the challenges we have faced in our lives, and how we overcame them. Welcome to our queendom. All right, tonight's topic will focus on the controversial remarks made by Bishop T.D. during a sermon about women being applauded for being vicious and mean instead of being celebrated for their femininity. Watch this.
You are applauded in the contemporary society by how tough, rough, nasty, mean, aggressive, hateful, possessive you are.
All right, ladies, what are your thoughts about what Bishop T.D. Jakes said? LISARAYE, let's start with you. What you think about this? We get applauded for being mean.
I agree, because there's so, there's something, to be empowered, to feel strong and confident is one thing. But like he said, to be so aggressive, goes back to that angry Black female thing, and we don't want to be that. I don't want to be looked at as I'm so strong that I don't need a significant other. I don't want to be so strong where I can't give him the reins and allow him to be the king and the leader of my household. I'm looking for that. So I want to relinquish control and stop wearing the pants, because I wear the pants, the skirt, the suit, and everything else right now, because right now I'm single. Right now, I am the head of my household, but make no mistake about it. When a gentleman and a king and a scholar comes through that door, I am going to take my place, which is right next to him. I don't have to be all of this and have to, to secure the bag, because I already have a bag and I'm already going to do me. But when you're doing yourself and you feel confident that you're doing yourself, you ain't got to brag about you doing nothing, because everybody's going to see it anyway. It's going to come and manifest itself in your soul of your eyes, actually.
Okay. All right. SYLEENA, what you think about this?
Well, Claudia, this,
Yeah.
Claudia.
Yeah, SYLEENA.
This story is really very layered. And while I totally agree with what LISARAYE, everything she just said, the part that kind of it don't steam appease. It just kind of, it gets on my nerves a little bit. It's like this. In a time where women couldn't vote, we couldn't do anything. We couldn't say anything. We were dependent upon men to do everything, to have bank accounts, to have money, to do anything. They put the houses over our heads, the clothes on our bodies, food on the table, all of that. And we were basically just housewives. And this was, we're talking a long time ago, right? So we were kind of beholden and needing men to survive. Then we evolved, time changed. You know what happened to men, for whatever reasons, because there are lots of different reasons, stopped being in those roles, which left women alone to do both of the roles, their roles and then the role of the man. So it made us a little stressed. It stressed us out. It made us a little, have anxiety and things of that nature. But then you want a woman who has stuff. You want a woman who brings something to the table. Then you get mad when you get to the table and she's got more than you. My thing is this. We don't, this for everybody, all the strong women that you all call strong, we don't want to be that. We're not running around here going, oh, I love to have a whole bunch of work and pay all the bills and be tired and never have time for myself. I don't know any of my strong friends that are doing that. We are looking for and wanting someone to come in. Most women want a man to come in and help us and take over, and not take over and treat us like dogs, but take over and allow us to be able to rest.
Preach.
But there aren't any. And if you think we're out here just loving and having to be independent, you're wrong. And if maybe these sermons were geared more towards the men and stepping up and reclaiming the positions in a better way, in a more securing, safe way, then you wouldn't have any women to say, I got this by myself, because the men would be doing it.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. There is a cause and effect to a lot of this stuff. So I want to check what the other ladies have to say. Vivica, what do you think about this? Do you agree?
I agree with both ladies. I mean, I definitely agree with LISARAYE when it's like, listen, I've been taking care of myself since I was 17, 18 years old. And I have in life wanted to meet a partner. And because, like SYLEENA is saying, don't think we want to be tired and working and doing all the damn jobs, because Lord knows I can't wait to get to Jamaica and kick my feet up and not do nothing.
Okay.
But, somebody gonna have to pay for the Jamaica trip and all of the fabulousness of us, having that 1 week that I can just kick back. So, I like Bishop T.D. Jakes. I think that he always, he preaches the truth. And he's showing you what a real man, because that one right there, sometimes preachers get up and it's a condescending thing against women, but him, I like his honesty, and he's a good man. So I concur with both ladies.
I think all three of you made great points. And again, SYLEENA, I want to piggyback on what you said. I do feel like Black women get this more than any other race of women, where we get deemed difficult and angry and bitter, when no other race, to my knowledge, is in the same predicament as us, as far as like the marriage rates and all this kind of stuff, and having to be head of household and doing it by themselves. And when I hate when we get compared to the docile white woman, when there's not the same struggles, you know what I mean? Like, no one is going to be that pleasant and happy-go-lucky when you have so many struggles on your back, and then you get criticized for being strong and too strong, and you don't need a man because you got it all figured out.
It's when you get fooled, when you get one to come in and act like he's strong, and he get in there and he get intimidated because you strong too, and then you feel bamboozled. See, I just went through that.
No, that I called that, LISARAYE, the old flip the script.
Ooh, did he not? I said, had to tell him. So I said, I feel bamboozled.
I'm gonna say this. I think
stand in your word and do it.
I think no woman is born wanting to play the man role. No woman is born wanting to be strong. That's really not our DNA. We have to evolve to that when we get left by our dads, and then get left in our relationships, and get left by our partners. Then we have to rise to the occasion and become this unnatural entity that we weren't meant to be. Fellas, if we had our choice, we would gladly be feminine, docile, and let y'all handle most of the business. But half of y'all can't do it. So we got to do it. Okay, on that, ladies, we're going to take a quick commercial break with our strong asses, and we'll be back after the break.